It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A young man remains on the run and 3 others have been arrested following a series of police pursuits around Lake Macquarie early this morning. Police spotted a stolen VW Polo on Mile Road at Cardiff just before 12:30 and gave chase when the driver failed to stop. The pursuit was called off for safety reasons. Officers initiated 2 more pursuits later at Warners Bay and Cardiff, but they were also terminated. A short time later, the car was involved in a crash on Thomas Street at Wallsend. 4 men ran from the car, with 3 arrested with the help of a police dog. The trio, aged 20, 19 and 16, have been charged with several offences. Hunter Public Health physician Dr. David Durheim says just because the region has a dispersed population, it doesn't mean communities are less at risk of contracting and spreading the coronavirus. Hunter New England Health has reported 16 new cases, bringing the total to 234. The number of cases acquired in the community, with no known source, has risen from 12 to 14. While the daily infection rate is down on last weekend, David Durheim says people can't be complacent just because they live in a rural area.
The north of Italy, where the large outbreak began in Italy, is a rural area, very similar to Hunter New England. So we can't bank on rurality as a protection. Now's the time that even if we've got close connections with our family and friends, we need to do that virtually.
Hunter childcare centres are welcoming a federal government lifeline to help them survive the COVID-19 pandemic. Parents won't have to pay for childcare for 3 months, with the Commonwealth covering the gap in a $1.6 billion package. Line MP David Gillespie says it's especially good news for parents who need to keep going to work during the pandemic.
On the 6th of April, this Monday, payments will go direct to the childcare centre. There won't be fees charged. For those parents who have separated their children from their childcare provider, please re-enrol, because it'll be backdated to the 23rd of March.
Hunter Water has announced new support services for customers financially affected by the COVID-19 crisis. Eligible customers may access services such as interest-free payment relief, account extensions, assistance credits and flexible payment options. While the corporation has closed the physical doors for the moment, Renee Feder from Hunter Water says customers can still get in contact online or over the phone.
We've still got, at the moment, our Honeysuckle office, which is open, but we're really encouraging everyone, if they are able to keep doing business with us via our online payment options, our website, email, phone, or even web chat, we can continue to do business with them via a number of other ways.
As social distancing measures continue across the Hunter and New South Wales, experts are offering their advice on how best to stay connected with our less digitally inclined relatives. While tensions can easily run hot when teaching family members new computer skills, they say people on both sides of the digital divide shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. Professor Richard Buckland from the University of New South Wales says the best lessons are short, sharp and leave students with a sense of accomplishment.
Do it at a time when you're sort of rested and you've eaten well and you're not tired. And make sure the call is a fun call and stays happy. Don't let it get too stressful. And if things get stressful, then just take a break and come back to it. The main thing is that the call is a success. Not that you solve the problem in one go, but that you finish the call feeling happy rather than feeling stressed.
Briefly, a 26-year-old man remains in a critical condition in the John Hunter Hospital after his car hit a tree at Lambs Valley east of Singleton last night. And a Cardiff remedial massage therapist and 3 individuals have been fined for failing to observe social distancing and movement restrictions.
2NURFM Sport.
Jets W League co-captain Cassidy Tavis is doing her best to remain positive throughout the worldwide health crisis. The 25-year-old has been keeping herself preoccupied with isolated training, fitness and using the free time to continue with her primary school teaching degree. She says this is the first time she's been without football since starting at the age of 12, and right now she's focused on remaining active for when the competition resumes. Davis was also signed with Manly for the New South Wales NPL women's season, but this has also been suspended until the end of May. Meanwhile, Jets Chief Executive Laurie McKinnon is confident the club's owner Martin Lee will stick around during these financially strained times. McKinnon says he's been in contact with Lee each day, who has put his interest in selling the club on hold. Lee has tipped $15 million into the club since purchasing it in 2016. And Newcastle swimmer Thomas Fraser-Holmes will spend the next 12 months preparing to make his 3rd Olympic appearance in the 400-metre men's medley at Tokyo. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 17, 19, 26, 22, 1, 14 and 3. and the Powerball number is 18. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.